Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Chrissy. Today our video is about my very first experience with eyelash extension or getting an eyelash extension. My eyelashes, as for a typical Asian, are naturally straight, short and thin. It doesn't matter how long I hold the eyelash curler up against my lashes. They will never hold the curl for the entire day, and because they are so thin and fine, I would normally have to apply a good 4 or 5 coats of waterproof mascara to make them look more visible. Therefore, I have always wanted to get an eyelash extension because I think that a long, thick and curl lashes looks so beautiful, feminine and sexy in my opinion. So if you are interested in getting eyelash extension and want to know how my experiences are, then please keep on watching. So let me start by telling you that I do not wear false lashes and I actually do not know how to apply them. I have tried learning how to apply false lashes before, and I ended up with picking my actual lashes with a tweezer, so I gave up. But I do wear false lashes like occasionally. Let's say if I need to go to a wedding or a birthday party, then I do wear false lashes, but then somebody else like a makeup artist will help me apply false lashes on my lashes for me. Other than that, I do not wear false lashes, and like I already told you, I do not know how to apply them. I find false lashes are very not very heavy, but they somehow weight down my upper lid. So then I usually get very sleepy, like kind of heavy upper lid, and my eyes get watery very easily as well when I have false lashes on. So I tend to avoid wearing false lashes if I can. And that is one of the big reasons why I was very hesitant about getting eyelash extension, because I thought, well, if my eyes do not like false lashes, the chance is that probably the eyelash extension will just make it worse. And eyelash extension, you cannot just remove it by yourself. You have to go to the studio and have them removed for you. And that's one of the reasons that kind of hold me back from getting an eyelash extension for so very long. And eventually, so then my story is this. There is a lash studio in the city that I live in that I have been following them for so long on Instagram. Like, I love their work. Their works are so beautiful, and the artists there are so experienced. But then one of the reasons is that because I was afraid the lash extension would be so heavy on my upper lids, and I can't really get used to it. Another reason that I was hesitant is because the cost, it's quite expensive. It's almost like $200, so $175. So they have different type of lash extension, which I will touch that topic a little bit later. But then it's costly to get a new set, and then after that you have to maintain it, which means that you have to come back to the studio every 2 or 3 weeks to get a refill. And then it costs you a good $60 or something, or maybe 60 or 80 bucks. It depends on the set that you have. And the third reason is the aftercare. Like, you cannot use oil-based products on your eyelids or on your lashes, because it's gonna dissolve the glue that they use for sticking the lash extension on your lashes. And you cannot just rub your eyes freely. When you feel itchy, you gotta be very gentle and be careful with it. Yeah, so then certain things like that kind of holding me back from getting eyelash extension. And I was also afraid that what if something happened, something happened to my eyes, then I would just lose the sight. I was totally chickened out from that decision. And then recently, after everything start reopening, then the studio has a very good promotion going on. Like, they said, oh, if you take a picture of this and that, and then you can redeem 15% off for lash extension. So I was encouraged to, get a lash extension at least to try it out, because I'm thinking, what if I have, a wedding to go to, or what if I'm getting married, like, one day, and then I want to make sure that I don't have to wear false lashes, but still I can have a beautiful, look. So then I eventually decided to go for eyelash extension. The lash studio that I chose was is called Keravie Lash Loft. It's located at Kingsway Mall in Edmonton. If you live in Edmonton and you're thinking to get an eyelash extension, probably that is one of the very popular places that you can check it out. My appointment went for 2.5 hours. It was supposed to be like about 2 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes, but because my lashes are not very thick and full, so then it took them some time to get the fuller look as I want. Because this is the very first time that I got it, I did not want to go very dramatic. I could well, between natural and dramatic, I would like to be a little bit at the middle, so I can see how the look looks like on my face. And I had Becca, who is one of the senior artists at the studio. She is amazing. Like, she's gentle and nice and friendly. At first, then they would sit down with you and ask you what kind of look you're looking for, and I think in my experience, it's better if you come to the appointment with some of the pictures that you would like to have a similar look, so that the artist would have a good idea of what look you're looking for, or what look that you are thinking to have. Then they can just tailor or customize the look, or tell you whether you can get that look or not with the service that you book. For example, okay, so then at that studio, they have 3 different I think 3 or 4 different sets for a new like eyelash extension appointment. They have classic, they have hybrid, they have volume and mega volume, I think. And volume is more like all about volumization, right? So hybrid is more like between classic and volumization. Classic is more for people who already have a very full long lashes and they want to intensify the natural look on their face. For people like me, I actually do not have a lot of lashes, and so in order for me to have a little bit more fuller look, I went for hybrid instead of volumization, because I don't want to look so dramatic for the very first time. And Becca, she was very, very knowledgeable. She knows what she's doing, and she sit down with me, showing me some of her work and see whether there are any looks that I'm interested in. So I show her some of the pictures that I saw on their Instagram and telling her, oh, this is one of the look that I really like on me, like to have on me. But then she told me that, well, because the lady who had that look, who came for that appointment, her lashes are already natural, like fuller as compared to mine. So then she said that she will try to create this very similar look, but probably it's not as full as fuller, I think. No, it's not as full as that lady, but yeah, actually the appointment went really, really well. I so regretted not doing it earlier, and I'm so glad that I took the chance to get the promotion for like 15% off, and give it a try, So I'm gonna show you quickly how my lashes look like after I got the extension. I think with an Asian face, it would look really unnatural if you have very super long, fuller look. But it depends on your personal preference as well. For me, because this is the very first time and I'm not used to, how I look with lashes on. So then I just go for the very average like look between, if this is dramatic, this is natural, I go for like the very middle scale here, right between dramatic and natural, but I really love it, how it turned out. And Becca also asked me whether I wanted really like curl or just like slowly gradually curl. I went for gradual curl because I don't want to just have it so very unnatural, just like all my lashes just stand up like curl like that. So I'm glad with my choice, and as you can see, it looks very long, very beautiful. And yeah, like with the eyelash extension, you do not need to wear mascara, you do not need to line your eyes anymore, because of the lash extension. It create a thicker line to define, or that line defines your eye shape. And therefore, for me these days, I only need to put on makeup and the rest of my face except my eyes. Well, if you want to wear eye makeup, then yeah, but because I do not wear eye makeup on a daily basis, for me it's just a few steps less, and I really enjoy the eyelash extension. Like I said, the appointment was for about 2.5 hours, but then you actually did not feel like it's so long. You could just simply take a nap. Like for me, I fell asleep during the appointment because Becca was so gentle and her work is so amazing. And so then I actually took a quick nap during the appointment while she was doing my lash extension. And I went home, and actually after that they actually gave you a more like a clean brush for you to brush your lashes every day. And you're not supposed to take a shower, or well, you're not supposed to have your lashes wet for the next 24 hours. You can still shower, I believe. So that's why I took a shower before I went to the appointment, so then I do not have to shower. And then the next day I would just shower without washing my hair, without touching my face from this part up. So far it's not so bad. I still have to get used to like having lash extension on. There's no tinkling feeling, there's no poking feeling. It's so much lightweight as compared to false lashes, and therefore I believe that I would go for lash extension instead of wearing false lashes. And if I have, let's say, you know, I'm getting married, and I definitely consider having an eyelash extension before my big day. As you can see, for me right now, it's beautiful, but probably next time when I have it, then I will have it less full, like less of a fuller look, because I still prefer to look more natural, like more like me, but better, not just like a completely different person. Right now I feel like it's more like a different person, but yeah, I really enjoy it. So if you're thinking about getting it, go get it, and let me, or share with me your experience. That's it for my video, guys. I hope that it actually helped you in making your decision. If you are interested in getting an eyelash extension, I would definitely recommend you going to Becca with Keravie Lash Loft at Kingsway Mall in Edmonton. But then if you have any question about it, then you can leave me a question in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer it or to help you out. Yeah, and then in the meantime, just take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.